the underreported aspect of 2014 wasn't quantity, wasn't the numbers, we've discussed those. It was the quality of Republican candidates, which had been problematic in previous cycles. Various Republican Senate candidates had kicked away a few races by saying really stupid things. This part of it was less reported. Other Republican Senate candidates, like in Virginia where I live, had just been old, boring, people who'd been in office 6 or 12 years before, kind of looked like they were being recycled. They're good people. They'd been good governors and senators. But when the Republicans, in a country that was in a mood for change, the Republicans drafted to run in 2012 George Allen in Virginia, who had been first elected governor in 1993, Tommy Thompson in Wisconsin, who had been first elected governor in 1986, and other such people. And that was their idea of, hey, fresh faces, you know. And of course, they all got clobbered. This year, think of the Republicans who won. Let's just go through the Senate seats very, very quickly. I'll do it in ascending age, because I'm struck by how young they are. Well, in the 7 competitive Senate races, including North Carolina, the Republican candidate was the 7 that were considered the most competitive, of which Republicans won 6. The Republican candidate was younger than the Democratic candidate in every instance. Sometimes not that much younger, but in other instances, a whole generation younger. New Republican senators, Tom Cotton, 37, Harvard Law School, volunteered for the Army, infantry officer in Iraq and Afghanistan, a really impressive guy. Cory Gardner, who ran a terrific campaign in Colorado, very able guy, I think he's 40. Ben Sass in Nebraska, 41, another one of those Harvard graduates. He somehow got a PhD in history from Yale while being a strong conservative. The system broke down there at Yale. The president's asked for an investigation of what's going on. I'm sure they're celebrating that at Yale, too. I'm sure the Yale History Department's having a whole dinner honoring this new conservative Republican graduate PhD from their department. Joni Ernst obviously became quite famous during the campaign. I think she's 43 or 44 in Iowa, also an Iraq war vet. Jim Lankford from Oklahoma, a very impressive guy, is 45. Dan Sullivan, who won in Alaska, another one of the Harvard grads, a lieutenant colonel in the Marine Corps on reserves, and actually it was the energy secretary of Alaska, I think natural resources they call it there, knows a ton about energy policy. 50, Tillis here. I mean, it's really an impressive group, actually, and pretty different, I mean, pretty diverse. Some are more establishment, some have business backgrounds, some have military backgrounds. A couple are more career politicians, though actually very few of them, if you think. Even like with Tillis or with Cory Gardner, they've had 1 or 2 terms often in elective office, but they haven't been usually in elective office for 10 or 20 years.